We keep it on and poppin'. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Probably like a minute ago.
In the early morning of November 29th, Minneapolis police received a call about a body found in a courtyard near the intersection of East 31st Street and 4th Avenue South in Minneapolis, Minnesota. When officers got there, they found a young woman with a single gunshot wound to the head, fired at close range. There was no doubt this was an execution. She was later identified as 38-year-old Savannah Ryan Williams. Police began locking down the area and collecting evidence. A few people in the neighborhood told officers they heard a gunshot around 5:45 in the morning. One of them mentioned seeing a man walking north from the courtyard shortly after the sound. That was the first clue in what would become a complex investigation. This footage has never been seen by the public before and was exclusively obtained by Midwest Crime.
Our coverage is made possible because of sponsors like Morgan & Morgan. Over the years, we've brought you mind-boggling video of crashes like these, but what happens to the victims? Apart from sometimes serious injuries, they can face months of paperwork, enormous medical bills, and life-changing impacts. When you're seriously hurt, you could be entitled to millions of dollars in damages. Stop getting lowballed, and you could pair up with a proven winner, the largest personal injury law firm in the nation. Morgan & Morgan has a huge network of over 1,000 attorneys and offices in every state. They've won significant recent cases for victims involved in life-altering car crashes like these. Like for Yvette Torres, who was hit by a Penske truck in November and had severe injuries requiring surgery and therapy. Morgan & Morgan attorneys rejected a lowball pretrial offer and were able to win Torres a whopping $11.9 million at trial. The best part? Their fee is 100% free unless you win. It only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case. Remember, not all law firms are the same, and Morgan is the biggest for a reason. They win a lot. You can start your claim now by going to forthepeople.com/MidwestCrime or find the link in the video description.
Police managed to recover surveillance footage from nearby buildings, and that's when the case truly began to unfold. One of the key clips showed Savannah Williams sitting at a bus shelter on Lake Street in the early hours of the morning. Moments later, a man approached. The two were seen talking. After a short conversation, the man and Savannah began walking together, heading south, then turning east toward the courtyard area. The time was just after 5 a.m. Roughly 45 minutes later, that same man was seen again on camera, this time walking alone, heading north, away from the courtyard. The timestamp read 5:45 a.m., just moments after a neighbor reported hearing a single gunshot. Everything lined up: the location, the time, the direction, exactly as witnesses had described. By piecing together video from different cameras along his path, detectives tracked the suspect walking north on 4th Avenue toward Lake Street. From there, he entered the Lake Street LRT station, got on a train heading downtown, and got off at the Nicollet 5th Street station. From there, cameras followed him south, walking to an apartment building at 95 South 10th Street. Once they had the address, investigators took a still image of the man from the footage and showed it to building management. They immediately recognized him. His name was Demarion Kalen Bible, a resident in that very building. Police secured a search warrant for his apartment, and when Demarion Bible eventually left the building, officers moved in. He was taken into custody, but then things became even clearer. While he was in the squad car, Bible was allowed to make a phone call. And during a conversation with his father, he said something that confirmed what investigators already suspected.
Dad, it's Demarion.
What's up, man?
Hey, you know it's about that time for me to go to jail now.
Go to jail for what you mean?
Yeah, they got caught. I had killed somebody.
Where you at now?
In the back of the squad car, finger ready to get booked.
Oh, wow, man.
So yeah, the officer let me make one last call or whatever. So, I don't know. Just pray for me. Pray that they don't feed me the pedigree. So yeah, it was a he/she. Dude was acting like a girl the whole time. It was a dude. Me and him ended up getting into altercation. I shot him in the head.
Oh, wow, man.
Damn.
Yeah, so.
Damn.
You gonna see what's gonna happen?
So you're in back of the squad car right now?
Yep. Man, I'm finna get booked.
Yeah, he's not joking. This is Andrew Schroeder with the police department. He's not joking at all.
Yeah, it's time for me to get this shit out the way. I love you too. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Effective treatments for ED, hair loss.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that's real wild. He just spazzed out. I would have spazzed out too, though. I feel him. I ain't even gonna cap. Would have spazzed all the way out.
Inside that room
He
would
just
only make
passed out.
things worse for him.
You're Demarian? What's your last name?
Bible.
Bible, okay. Are you working?
Demarian Bible.
Yes.
Where are you working?
Leon Chen.
Leon Chen, okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer while being questioned at any time, okay? And if you cannot afford a lawyer, one is given to you without cost for free. Do you mind if we show you a picture? So we just need to, I guess, ask you if that's your tattoo and your ring. Do you remember what day that was? No. Do you recognize your coat though? And your shoes? Okay, so this is it's an infrared photo of you on a bus. It's weird because the jacket is a different color because it's infrared, so it sort of washes out the color. And this one's in color. Do you see you? Okay. Do you remember what day that was?
That's crazy.
Okay.
This one here, you actually trip when you get on the bus.
Do you remember tripping when you got on the bus? The bus driver was really worried that you got hurt? No? Okay. You didn't fall that hard? Okay. Do you remember being lost and wondering where you were when you got off the bus? Looking around and asking where the light rail was? What do you think you were doing right here?
Looked like I was going home from work.
Okay. What are your hours that you work?
I work, basically like 2 to 10.
2 to 10?
2 p.m. to 10.
2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay. Do you remember, I think this is the same day.
Going up to the light rail, that lake in Hiawatha.
Do you remember when you were at the light rail at Lake in Hiawatha and you took the train? Where were you coming from? This is after you tripped on the bus and then you ended up taking a bus to the Hiawatha station and you took the light rail into downtown.
On his ass.
Where were you coming from? Do you remember?
Yeah. So I do tattoos.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. Where were you coming from?
I was supposed to be doing a tattoo on somebody, but they completely sent me off. So I was just coming back from trying to do a tattoo.
Okay. Where were you going to do the tattoo?
I was going to do the tattoo, which, like I said, the person sent me off. So, I don't know.
Do you remember?
You don't know the location, like address or sort of where?
Okay. What did the person's name? What did they say? Or what did they look like?
I'm not saying that. That's my business.
Okay, that's cool. Do you remember if you were supposed to meet at a house or an apartment building, though?
I just know they sent me off, first of all.
When you say sent you off, you mean like they said I changed my mind, or what?
Yeah, basically, like, we had a deal that was supposed to be, like, we was going to do this link up, do a tattoo, but they ended up not getting a tattoo.
Did they tell you personally, I don't want it, I changed my mind?
That's what I'm saying, and just change plans.
They texted you or what?
They just didn't text back.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
So was it somewhere around Cedar and Lake? That's why I guess I'm just like. Because that's where that picture's from, is when you got on the bus at Cedar and Lake.
And then you rode the bus from Cedar and Lake down to like 2nd Avenue, remember?
By the McDonald's.
By the McDonald's. Because all we have, is bus video. You remember getting off at 2nd Avenue South in the early morning? You remember seeing this lady? You never saw that lady? Okay. Do you remember that person? This is a daytime picture, but do you remember this? It's kind of like a courtyard You go back and there's some trees and it's like there's some buildings and you walk back in there. It's on 4th Avenue South, really close to Lake Street. You remember that?
I don't remember nothing.
You met up with this lady. You met up with her. And you walked back into that area with her. Can you tell us why you met with her? Did she want to do some kind of deal with you? And then she said she was a lady, but she really wasn't. And then something really terrible happened. Can you help us understand why that happened? What did he or she do? Did she lie?
What was supposed to happen with her?
I don't know, really. We know the name of the person now. Savannah. We thought maybe you knew her.
Never met or her, or whatever it is.
What was supposed to happen when you guys walked back there?
Cause y'all asking so many questions. This is crazy.
Because I was going to go do a tattoo.
Okay.
So this camera here, that's zoomed in. So we know you crossed Lake Street. You looked around while you were at the corner. Then you walked to the bus shelter where Savannah was sitting. You talked for about 3 minutes. And then the two of you walked over and walked in here. You're in there for about 40 minutes. So something's going on during that time. Workers are on the other side of this building and they hear a gunshot. And right after they report hearing the gunshot, you walk out around the corner and you walk up to Lake Street. You then walk down Lake Street to Park.
Yeah, you definitely did that one, buddy.
On the other side of Lake Street.
But I feel you.
East, and you run to get back on the bus.
East towards Hiawatha.
So, I mean, we have to talk about the blank spot. And just so we're clear, I've watched that video more than an hour before and an hour after you leave. Nobody else is there. So it's you and Savannah back there. Is it as simple as you thought it was a girl and found out it was actually a male? Because we could understand that. Then we're talking about emotions. Otherwise, we're stuck looking at it as just a cold-blooded execution.
What y'all trying to do? Like, y'all trying to like pin this on me?
We're trying to figure out what happened back there.
Nigga, if you don't fucking talk.
Don't pin this on me.
Who you pinning it on?
All I know is I just see these pictures of me.
Damarian, we've got you getting there, walking over, meeting with her.
What the hell? Now he pissing me off.
The courtyard. Workers hear a gunshot. Right after they hear the gunshot,
you walk out.
Walk out. You walk down to Lake. You get on a bus. Dude, we tracked you on the bus and on street cameras from the time you got there to when it happens, when you
all
leave,
of that.
when you get off.
Like, what's wrong with him?
Fifth and Nicollet, over to Marquette, all the way down Marquette into your apartment door. The same person, Damarian. So the who done it is done. The question is
why?
Why did it happen?
Why?
Was this a robbery gone bad? Was this just a cold-blooded execution?
Or did you just mistakenly? Exactly.
That this person was not a female.
The last one, officer.
That's why what we're trying to find out is what happened.
The last one, officer. My emotions got mixed up, and I'm gonna break it down.
Alright, so this is night. I was supposed to do a tattoo. Okay?
Okay.
You still talking about tattoo?
Got sent off.
Why you shoot this tranny?
I sent like I was supposed to go to a tattoo. I didn't get it done because the person sent me out. I was smoking weed and stuff, so I really didn't really like remember what the because after I like that's the only thing that probably got my emotions involved is because I got sent off. So somehow I ended up over south. This picture right here. This lady was sitting, or male, was sitting at the bus stop. She said, as I walked past, do you want some And I was like, yeah. So she said, come over to the corner and we can have sex. We went to the corner. Where you found this at? We was in the corner having sex. I put out a condom. I had sex with her. So, this is where, to answer your question. I had a 9mm gun in my pocket. We was having sex. The person, she was sex, or whatever the heck you want to call it, she started making me feel suspicious. And so I started reaching for my gun. Because I thought she was trying to rob me. Like I said, we had sex. Then I started getting a weird suspicion about her. And then she kept on, doing some weird stuff. And then the altercation was made.
I'm sorry, what?
And I shot her.
And you shot her? What was she doing that was suspicious?
She acted like she was going to rob me. So I had protected myself.
Okay.
And there you go.
Have you been worried about this ever since?
No, because I don't.
If a man really hated ads,
Okay,
here's what he would do.
that ain't what you said in the police car. That ain't what you said in the back of that police car. Now you lying. See, now you can't get no help because they done already gave you 2 chances to go ahead and corroborate on their level so they can help you out. And you still lying. Mine, come on with that. Go on.
You know, she didn't have a blade, a gun, she didn't have anything.
That's why we were asking, like,
You must got the touching, digging balls.
Like I said,
this point.
I loaded a gun in my pocket. And we was having sex. She realized I had it in my pocket. And every time, when you have a gun or something, people start to act like they want to steal it from you. So that's what she started acting like. Now that I found out it's a man, it makes more sense. But like I said, when she was having altercation, she felt the gun in my pocket, and then she started to act like she was reaching for it, and that's when I had reached for my gun, and I shot her.
So where she was found deceased, we saw there was a black bag. Plastic bag and some tissues and hand sanitizer.
Yeah, that was hers.
That was hers?
Or his.
His, okay.
Did you clean yourself up with the tissues?
No, he did.
He did?
Yeah, that's why everything was seeming suspicious, because she got to doing little weird stuff, and then that's why everything happened how it happened.
So when he or she was shot,
they so lost on what to say, he or she.
And where was she standing?
All right, so it was kind of it was almost like he wanted me to do it, or in a weird way, or something like he was testing me or something, because when the opportunity presented itself, I took it or whatever, because I was trying to leave, but it was I don't know how to explain it, how it happened, but I just know I had to do what I had to do when I had to do it,
What did she say to you?
and now it's a he.
What was he saying to you during this time back there?
It's hard to explain.
Do you remember your conversation?
Yeah.
Boy, what he say?
It's just like,
tell
I
him.
can remember he was, and when I was sitting on the stairs, and I kept feeling making sure my pocket was zipped up because my gun was in there. But he was and he was trying to like reach and try to make it seem like he was trying to, get one, to be suspect or something like that. Mind you, I never met the person a day in my life. And like while I got the feeling suspicious and I was trying to get ready to get away, but like he was coming on let me what I'm saying, like let me have sex with you, like kept egg like I'm like like I'm kind of getting down, like you kind of scaring me actually, because now it's late, and I never had sex with no prostitute before or nothing, but like I said, today was a bad day. I got sent off. I keep my weapon on me for protection. I'm a tattoo artist, I keep a lot of money, So.
Did you end up paying her?
No, but I have money, and it wasn't even like that. She didn't ask for the money or nothing.
But you kind of knew she was gonna ask for money, right?
No, she asked for. She said you want. So I said yeah.
Okay.
She had never asked for money or none of that. That's why I was like, this is too easy or something. Like I don't know.
So and you think that she noticed you had a gun?
That is so funny.
She did know.
He
did know.
Just tell me if I'm wrong. She your dick, and while that's happening, he notices that you have a gun, and then while the going on, you feel like
While the dick sucking going on.
Trying to touch your gun or
no, he was trying to get my gun basically, so I shot him.
Okay.
That's protection. He protected himself. Because he was going to get robbed by a prostitute transgender that was acting like yeah.
Trying to trick me. That's when I shot him.
Wish I could be a detective.
He kept saying he wants to have sex.
Right. And I was like, now it's starting to get weird and stuff because he started cleaning off with the Kleenex and stuff. And it got weird. Like I said, it got suspicious and I started feeling uncomfortable.
Okay. So he cleaned off your dick with the Kleenex too, which was weird.
Just got to doing a bunch of weird stuff. Drugs was involved, that. So I guess that's what it was.
Do you remember if you smoked any drugs too?
Like I said, I've been smoking weed all night.
Okay.
And I'm bad.
Where she ends up falling, it's pretty clear that she had a crack pipe or a pipe to smoke and a lighter, because the pipe lands right at her feet. The lighter is by her right hand, which kind of indicates to me that she's probably getting ready to light up and smoke.
Yeah. I mean, I know, because I'm the one that did it. I mean, like I said, if a person puts you in a situation where you feel like you can't leave, then you're going to do what you got to do to get out of it. I don't care if you was smoking crack or not. Like, if I felt like I was trying to get away, I was trying to get away.
Okay.
So, sorry.
It's pretty obvious that you were standing real close to her when the shot was fired. Can you show me how close you were? Were you both standing up at the time?
Yes. It didn't have nothing to do with me knowing if she was a man or not.
It didn't. Okay.
But all I know is once I felt like there was something going on or some suspicion, that's when my shots was fired and I caught the bus. It was an act of defense.
I'm just gonna stand up and be right here for a minute. Do you think you were about this close to her when it happened? Like if you were standing up, you can stand up if you want to.
Yeah.
Was it about this close?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you know where the gun is right now?
Yes.
It's in your apartment. Yes. Where's the gun in the apartment?
The gun should be. It is in my.
Man, this shit crazy. Okay. Y'all, I'm quiet because I'm so tuned in.
And I don't want anyone to pull the trigger on accident or something. Is it in a holster or is it in a drawer?
This shit just crazy though.
It's in my apartment.
Okay. Do you have any kind of message you would want us to tell her sister?
be out here messing with people. Everybody ain't, you know, we can't be out here trying to trick people and do stuff because some people hurt you, you know. You can't expect to rob somebody and not expect them to shoot at you.
Okay.
That's just the world we live in today.
Okay. Do you remember the conversations at all yet that you had with her?
Him?
Him? I just say her because I think he preferred her, so I don't know what to say. You don't remember the conversation?
I remember that much.
You remember f***ing and then shooting the gun and that's it?
I remember f***ing and I remember shooting the gun and that's it.
Do you think it's because of the weed that you don't remember?
It's not like, I don't know what to say. I was defending myself. I had to do what I had to do. That's why I can go about life without feeling like I'm guilty.
Have you ever had to do anything like this before?
No. I got work today.
Okay, I'm gonna give you that mom and dad's number.
You're gonna be booked into jail.
In the end, the evidence was overwhelming. Surveillance footage, the phone call, witness statements, they all pointed to one person. From Bible's apartment, investigators recovered a pair of pants with what appeared to be bloodstains. They also found the exact shoes and clothing he wore during the murder, matching surveillance video. And more, inside the unit, they discovered a .22 caliber rifle and a 9mm polymer 80 handgun with no serial number. In court, prosecutors walked the jury through every step that led to Savannah's death. Damarian Kaylin Bible was convicted of second-degree intentional murder and sentenced to 367 months in prison.
Hell
30
no.
years behind bars. At sentencing, the courtroom told its own story.
As a person, Savannah was funny. She would light up any room she walked into. I wish he had never interacted with her that morning. She would still be here with me.
Hateful acts of violence against transgender people are on the rise. Every time a trans person is attacked, the entire community feels less safe.
For
Boy, hell no.
Behind-the-scenes content, join us on patreon.com/MidwestCrime.
Ain't no way they did that boy like that. Man, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. That's crazy. 30 years, man. All right, we got something else, y'all.
This concerned neighbor heard a violent argument between
Cause
a couple
I'm
above his
woke.
apartment on
This
the
shit
300 block of
crazy.
Pierce Street in St. Paul. Upstairs were 23-year-old Terrian Sherman and his girlfriend, 21-year-old Abigail Simpson. Fearing the worst, he called 911.
911, where's the emergency?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody's just beating out of this girl right now. I need somebody to come up.
Okay, what address are you at, please?
Pierce Street.
Okay, and is that happening in the same building where you are?
Yeah, right above us. Second floor. Listen, I'll let you into the building just like good. I just need somebody to get up there and just tell me back.
He like, whoa, somebody beating the hell out their girlfriend.
Possible because of sponsors
Killing
like
me
Morgan
with the-
and Morgan.
Fuck
Over
Morgan,
the years,
Morgan.
we've brought you mind-boggling
Ain't
video
helped
of
me.
crashes like these, but what happens to the victim?
Oh, my bad.
I'm trying to see what's going on in the apartment.
Bravo 842, EOT. Just go. 120. Apartment 6. Starts on the car.
Open the door! Police, open the door!
This shit crazy. Hold on.
St. Paul Police, open the door!
Y'all need the SWAT team.
Open the door! I'm gonna get tasered. Open the door, police!
St. Paul police, open the door.
Do you fucking know? Do you know who you fucking with? He crazy. Hold on, I might have to give me a bowl of cereal off this one. I ain't already got nothing else to smoke. That's fine. Cause this wild.
Yeah, back up.
Boy, you can't kick that damn door. You know you can't kick that damn door. That door ain't moving. He got a refrigerator behind that motherfucker. Oh, damn.
Oh, God. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Jesus Christ.
Come here, little bud.
Do not move.
Come here. Come here, little boy. Come here.
Come here. Do not move. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Oh, my God. I'm going to go get him. You got him.
Stay there.
The knife's over there. The knife's over there.
Stay out there. Stay there. Do not move. Stay there. Stay out there. Stay there. Stay out there. Stay there.
What the fuck that he done did in here?
Stay out there. Stay there. Stay out there. Stay there.
He's out of the way.
Stay out there. Stay there.
You want me to cuff him?
Stay out there. Stay there.
This way?
Stay out there.
Okay.
Stay there. Do not move. Stay there. You understand me? Stay out there. Stay there. 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 Stay out there. Stay there.
You're good. Clear.
Man, show us this shit. How I watch this through the Patreon? A song. I wanna see what's going on the floor. How I watch this? Boy, shut the fuck up if I hit you with this gun. That's what I would have said.
Hold on to him. Come here, buddy. I'll hold you, okay?
Look at me. Look at me. Look up at me. Okay. All right. No injuries. Should we get make a hole down there, guys? Make a hole. Make a hole. Make a hole. We'll go in front of them, Matt. You guys good? Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Do it. Come on. I'm pulling this way. Pull now. Yeah. He's not pulling down.
Terrian's 2-year-old nephew, Jayante, was inside the apartment at the time. The boy was found with a bloodied face and blood-stained clothes and shoes, but he was not physically injured.
We just need Max to confirm. That's it. Yeah. There's no sense even going in there.
What's going on, bro? Hey, bro.
Yup.
What's up, bro?
Going to the jail.
Man, you serious?
Yup.
What's your name, bro?
What the hell? He must blacked out.
Hell no. That's crazy, bro. You know that? Officer Rock. I got a recorder over me. You know that?
Yeah.
That's hell, buddy. Officer Rock.
Hey, cut it out.
Gotta pull this bitch over now. He done spazzed out. He's spazzing out. He's spazzing out. And he got the glass in his hand. The window. He ain't cut his feet. This nigga yelling help. What the hell? What? I would have pulled this motherfucker over and went. Mine would have went crazy. Then he yelling help. Help. Boy, I'm finna beat your motherfucking ass. Y'all, I had to move my camera for this. I just need this in a different spot or something. Right quick, cause that was a good one. That was a real goddamn good one. You heard this. You heard him. You heard what he was saying. Help. Mine, I just don't even know. I don't know. Man, this world is crazy.
He not good. He not good. He not good. He not good. He not good.
Yeah, I just think all three of us handle it.
Hey, he not good.
Huh?
He not good, bro. Bro. I need help, bro. He not good. He not good.
What's your name?
Bro, Terrion Sherman, bro.
Terrion. Hey.
Sherman.
Terrion, just bring it down a notch, okay?
What the?
Bring it down a notch.
What the hell? What's going on with Tyrion? Man, what's going on, fool? Cause let me make sure my shit. Yeah. He done spazzed out. He spazzed out. He spazzed out bad. Like for real. Kicked the window. All that. Everything. They went dumb nuts. Nuts.
Okay? You need to relax. So we can
Bro, the first time I relax, bro. Bro, I need help. Help. His name Deontay. Bro, I need an ambulance. I need an ambulance. I need an ambulance.
What do you need an ambulance for?
Cause man, I'm in pain, bro.
Where's your pain at?
I can't breathe.
Okay, take a breath.
Oh my God.
Easy, take a breath.
Bro,
Alright?
bro, I can breathe, bro.
Yep.
I can breathe, bro.
Okay.
I don't need no ambulance, bro.
What? You just said you can't.
Bro, I don't need no ambulance.
He just said he can't breathe.
Sherman, bro. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, bro. I'm from Harvey, Illinois, bro.
He tweaking.
Raised in St. Paul, Minnesota, Ramsey County. I'm 23. I swear to God, bro, I'm a human being, bro. All my life, bro. Something, bro. What the? No medic, bro. I need good people, bro.
What? He must seen the little boy must turn to a devil or something. I'm not understanding at this point.
I don't need a medic. I don't need a medic.
The little boy must turn to a devil in the house. He must turn to a devil and did something.
Yo.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Go. I'm back in the mail. Let's go.
Give us a minute.
She like I smell cologne.
Hey, guy.
Yeah.
Can you hear me out for a second?
Yeah.
I know you're on stuff, but we got to get you to the hospital.
Hey, I ain't on nothing, man.
All right, well, hey.
I ain't on no drugs. I ain't on
What's
nothing,
your first name,
bro.
sir?
What?
What's your first name?
You know
Why
it,
he
don't
acting like this if he ain't on no drugs or nothing?
No, I don't.
What's your name?
Like, what going on? You ain't on no drugs or nothing. Why you acting like this?
This is here.
Let me talk to somebody else. Can I talk to somebody else?
In a second.
No, I want to talk to somebody else.
Here.
Let's go! Stay there, boy. Stay there, boy.
Yeah.
Stay there, boy. Stay there, boy. Don't move, boy. Don't move, boy. Don't move, boy. Don't move, boy.
Why the fuck he acting like that?
Stay there, boy. Y'all niggas dirty as hell. Stay there, boy. Yeah.
I think he on some drugs, bro. I really think he on some drugs. It's something that he own, and it's drugs.
Don't move, boy. Stay there, boy.
He been saying that since they came to the door.
Stay there, boy. I need a medic.
Hey, well, I mean, if you want a medic, you got to get with it, guy.
I cut my feet.
Yeah. This is a deal. We can get you the help, but you got to show to us that you're not going to flip out, all right?
I'm not, man. If we go the right way?
Yeah, if we go the right way, we'll get you the help you need, dude.
We do.
Yeah. Hey, Terrion, okay?
What's up?
All right?
I
I need a medic.
Yes, we'll get you a medic, but you can't flip out.
Okay, I need a medic, like right now.
I know. Well, Terrion, don't make it worse for yourself, okay?
All right, I need a medic.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
All right. And hey, Terrion, just stay calm like this, because the cops that were dealing with you in the beginning, Terrion, they said that you cooperated a little bit and then you just flipped out, okay? So we can't have that again, all right? You with me?
Nah, man. Just take me, bro. Drive.
Well, we're beyond that.
So did he kill?
No, I don't need no medic, bro.
What?
I just want to go right now, bro. Just drive, bro. Just drive me. Right now. I'm ready to go. Take me to jail.
Take me to jail. I'm ready to drive, bro. Take me to jail. This nigga just spazzed out so quick. He was just so calm, then turned around and spazzed out again. The police ain't having it with, bro.
Past that point, I just need you to understand that.
Bro, look at me, bro.
All right. I'm looking at you, but hey, Terrion.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, we can get you. There's a couple different options, all right, but you took K2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when medics get here, we're gonna talk to them. If you can just stay calm, okay, guys?
Oh, he took K2 and killed somebody? Oh, shit. That's why I'm scared to take acid. That's what the most I'm gonna do is shrooms. Feel like if I do acid, I gotta be locked in this bitch by myself.
If you can stay calm like this, it'll be a huge deal to help yourself. We don't want to have to use any force at all, okay? And I don't know all the circumstances other than here that you're calm now, and if you can stay calm, that'll be a good situation, okay?
Yeah.
All right?
How long would the medic be?
I think they should be here within 4 to 5 minutes, okay?
All right.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Just stay calm, all right? How old are you, Terrion?
23.
23? Okay, all right. So
Yeah, he
Terrion,
tweaked out. Somebody laced him.
You can't blow up one more time. You're at that point that, and then you'll be all strapped down, held down, and this and that. And we don't want you to get hurt.
Okay.
I've been doing this for longer than you've been alive, okay? And we don't want you to get hurt here, all right?
Yeah.
And the medics come here. They're not cops, okay? They don't have anything on them. You know what I'm saying? So they're here to help you. But we just got to take this one step at a time. But you honestly...
Get your man from there.
Okay? No, we can't have,
He on some drugs that can't nobody...
If you get hurt...
Please hurry up.
Then you're not here tomorrow. Okay? You got a lot going on, but we got to get you fixed. All right?
Yeah.
The hospital's where you need to be. Okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Now, do you have that urge? Do you think the drugs might kick in a second or not? I mean, you're staying calm. Do you think are you feeling like you need something to calm you?
No.
No?
Have you ever
Yes,
heard
he do.
content creators say, comment the word burgers below?
He already said he need a medic. He do need something to calm him down. They trying to, what did it say, bars in this man. He comes and say, I gotta talk to the medic.
I don't need no drugs. I gotta wait till I get to the hospital. I get to the hospital, then I'll take drugs or something. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, Terrion.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
If you can stay calm like this, you're gonna make me look like a rock star. Because you got about 25 cops here, okay?
Damn.
And I know you're not here to make me look like a rock star, but honestly, I don't want you to get hurt. Okay?
So you already hurt somebody.
Ambulance. Okay?
Get to that part.
But I'm telling you, if things go awry, I can't guarantee that you won't get injured somehow. All right? So you got to keep on playing in your mind here to stay calm. Okay? We're going to get you on a cot, and then we'll get you to the hospital. and you'll see a medical doctor. All right, you're doing good, buddy. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he about to tweak out.
Light shining on you. Is that freaking you out at all?
Nuh-uh.
Okay, good. All right.
I'm just checking my hair.
What's that?
I was just checking my hair on the camera.
Okay. Yep. That's you right there.
Yeah.
So.
Checking his hair.
Press record from.
It's all recording. That's the red. Okay.
Oh, he bitch tweak out again. That's why he said press record.
All right. I hear you.
You hear me? Okay. So, and we all have body cameras on. Everything's recorded. No one wants to hurt you. All right. All right.
Yeah.
We just want you to get into the ambulance.
This don't seem.
Just try.
This seem like a setup.
Be as focused as you can. You know, you're not.
This seem like a setup, man.
Right. Right. I mean, you got to get to the hospital, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Seem like a setup.
All right. We got the ambulance coming up. All right.
Okay.
This was my favorite squad car.
Yeah.
I was working off duty. I just came to help out. We'll get it repaired.
Seem like a setup. Let me move my camera so I can see his face.
It's just a piece of equipment. All right.
Seem like a setup.
It's nothing more than that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You're going through a lot and stuff. And
No.
honestly, I want you.
He did some drugs, or either he got laced.
I hope nothing
He
ever
killed.
gets like this ever again. I hope the rest of your days are better.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
I hope this is the bottom for you. All right.
What happened in the apartment?
Than this.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're the only one that can search that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, you're gonna make me look like a rock star, and you're gonna.
What happened in this apartment?
Medics are here. Okay.
Yeah. Yes,
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. I appreciate you. All right.
Oh, I'm waiting on what happened in the apartment.
For yourself, not to get hurt. Okay. All right. You're doing all this.
It wasn't even recording.
Yeah, it's recording.
Press it.
I can press it all day long. It's that's what the R is.
Where?
The R. You see? I can press it all day long. It's recording.
Press it
This
again.
light right here.
Where?
See this light by my finger? See where my finger is? The red light? That means it's recording. This camera, there's a camera up there. There's cameras all over the place.
Man, you definitely recording, my nigga.
We have cameras everywhere. See the red light blinking on my body camera? That's recording. Everything's recording, okay? That's where
You
you're
definitely just acted the ass.
everything else, okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I don't see it recording though.
What's that?
I don't see it recording.
That's what the REC is, the red.
Press it.
Yep, you press it, it's going to do the
You
same
finna
thing.
tweak out.
I'll press it one time.
Don't press it two.
Here. But here, this is,
I need help.
this is,
I need help.
you acting like that's not normal. I need you, honestly.
I need help. I need help. Man, he snapped.
Terrion, listen, honestly, this isn't a fucking game.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right. Honestly.
I mean, you understand or not?
I understand, man.
I'm serious.
I understand.
People serious.
Hey, we're gonna help you out, Terrion. Like I said, all right. Honestly, this is don't around. All right, Terrion, I'm serious.
All right, but we're gonna help you out.
All right,
You want to scoot back? Can you scoot back?
Terrion. Oops.
There you go.
Come on.
You gotta get over that hump.
Yep.
There you go. I'll make sure you don't fall, okay?
Keep on coming. Just do it. Do what I told you, Terrion. I'm right here.
You're
All right.
doing good. You're doing good.
Yep. Don't
go.
Here.
Got you.
Get on there. These guys are gonna help.
Turn on and tweaked out again.
Medics are right here.
If you move, I'ma kill you.
I think that's a quote.
That's what I said to that dog before I killed that bug. I had to kill that dog. Oh, real live
Dog.
It was a girl, but it was a boy. I need my meds. I need my meds. I need my meds.
This shouldn't even be funny, but god damn.
Abigail was a graduate of West Bend High School.
Oh, he
in
killed the
Wisconsin
girl.
And was attending college classes full-time in St. Paul at the time of her killing, with plans of becoming an attorney.
He killed the girl.
Officers found Abigail lying face down on the floor.
I'm so sorry, but this nigga actually killed the girl. Bro, what?
A medical examiner later found more than 30 sharp force injuries to her scalp, face, and neck.
Damn.
Death was ruled a homicide.
What did you think was happening up there?
Look, I heard, well, because I heard her, like, because I've gone up there before, and, like, just kind of, like, heard, and it's all been her. She's been, like, to me, it sounded like she was throwing slamming, like, clear off, you know what I mean? Like, when you're pissed, let it all out.
Yep.
And he's just been kind of, like, sitting, taking, like, you know, calling her crazy or something. It seemed, yeah. But that's why I heard in the past. And then today, so I'm like, it's just that. Just like a really.
Oh, damn.
And so I let it go for, you know, and then we hear like debating, like mad. It was like someone, he's like, we're like, he's beating shit out of her.
You thought that he was beating the shit out of her?
Yeah, we thought that at least.
Yep. So that's what you guys thought when you heard what was going on. I mean, it was pretty loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, we were yelling, but we didn't know. I don't know exactly what phrases or names. Yeah. You know, I stepped outside. Like I went outside of our apartment building into the hall.
Yeah, this crazy. I'm tuned in.
Whatever he was saying like, you know, guys are tweaking out and stuff. You know, whether you just have psychotic mental breaks or something.
What do you remember anything that he said? I mean, Bryce said you might have thought you heard him saying something.
Just like
violent stuff at all, or no? Did you hear him make threats, or did you hear him?
I don't remember any specific threat necessarily.
What did you hear when you said that? I heard a bunch of banging. Yeah. Walls were rattling and stuff. But you thought they were fighting?
Yeah, I definitely do. I pretty much knew they were fighting because I just heard it was loud. Everything was banging around up there. Every wall was like hitting stuff, and it was like a different sound every time. And our part, like I was honestly like, I don't know. I knew shit was going out there. I don't know if they had a gun or how thin the floors were or whatever. So I was like trying to move away from where I was hearing commotion at upstairs because I just didn't know what was gonna happen.
So then it was moving all around the apartment.
And I swear, like, in the beginning, she was, like, in the room, and he was out here dealing with someone, but he'd come back to the room and yell at her more.
Wait, when you say back to, like, that
yeah,
room?
in the back bedroom. Okay. That's what I thought. I could hear her more than Sylvia at the beginning, before all, like, when the yelling was going on before the banging.
But at the start, you think she was in that back bedroom?
Yeah, gotcha.
Sherman was charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder.
God.
He waived his right to a jury trial. He was found guilty in August 2023, and in October, Ramsey County Judge Kelly Charles sentenced him to 40 years in prison.
Dang.
It was an upward departure from state sentencing guidelines and the statutory maximum for a second-degree intentional murder conviction.
You can't even imagine this nightmare. You just can't imagine it.
Michelle and Tom Simpson
Hard for me to talk about.
are talking about their daughter Abigail's murder because they believe the responsibility lies not just with the man accused of killing her, but also at the door of this state agency.
I don't think people understand. Well, we certainly didn't.
To understand, you need Taeprync Sherman's history. In 2016, he provoked an argument with a stranger on the train, followed him off to rob him, and with a friend, kicked and stomped his head into the tracks. In a plea bargain, he was convicted of just theft. The next year, 2017, he met 19-year-old Abigail Simpson from Wisconsin, who moved to St. Paul to get treatment at Hazleton.
Oh, he need the death penalty.
She met him when she was in early recovery.
In October 2018, Sherman was civilly committed as mentally ill and chemically dependent. He began treatment at the state hospital in St. Peter.
So they tried to change a black man?
He was provisionally discharged.
Hold on. So he talking to their daughter. They know he crazy. They like, oh, Abigail, he needs to see the mental institution. Seeing the mental institution, probably a couple months. Now she whooping on him, beating on him, and he done spazzed. That's definitely what happened. That's definitely the fuck what happened.
A Fridley Group home. Sherman remains incarcerated in Rush City with an anticipated release date in late October 2026.
God damn.
Exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes content. Join.
Nigga ain't getting out the 2046. God. All right, we got one more. One more video, that's it. One more video for tonight. That's it, man.
There is a dead body, and I don't want to get closer.
Just one more and that's it.
Maybe? No, it's not furry.
Let's see what this is.
All right. Yep. No. So you're okay. Okay.
Okay.
You did everything that you did. Okay. Yep.
Okay, yeah,
So
I figure now I gotta give a statement.
we'll I'll just get some information from you.
Yeah.
I'm actually. Why don't you guys just hang tight here?
Okay.
Just catch your breath, okay? I'm gonna go back and talk to my supervisor real quick because she's just pulling up.
Okay.
But I'll have you just hang tight here. Take a breath, okay? And I'll be right back.
After collecting forensic evidence from the scene, the body was identified as Kimberly Ann Robinson.
Damn.
She was found naked with a through-and-through gunshot wound to the neck.
Damn.
Robinson would have celebrated her 42nd birthday just days later on New Year's Eve. Investigators quickly began piecing together what happened in the hours leading up to her death.
Available?
Yeah, I found him right here.
Hey, how you doing? Good. Is there somewhere we can talk real quick? Yeah. I'm an investigator with the sheriff's office.
And I'm a detective with the sheriff's office. You're not in trouble or anything, just so you know. Is there anywhere?
Yeah, in the corner somewhere. Yeah.
Our coverage is made possible because of sponsors like
I'm fixing my shit because I know they were finna do that shit.
Brought you mind-boggling video of crashes like these, but what happens to the victims? Apart from sometimes serious injuries, they can face months of paperwork, enormous medical bills, and
Just knew they were finna do that
when
shit.
you're seriously hurt, you could be entitled to millions of dollars in damages. Stop getting lowballed, and you could pair up with a proven winner, the largest personal injury law firm in the nation. Morgan & Morgan has a huge network of over 1 crime, or find the link in the video description.
Back to the video. They playing crazy out here with these people.
So I wanted to let you know that your mom died.
Oh shit, he walked straight out. Damn, that's sad as fuck.
Nobody. My dad's dead. My mom's gone. Oh, my little brother. Oh.
So Jaden, your Uncle Chris is on his way here too. With Jaden, okay?
In the snow. Dang, naked in the snow.
I just talked to her. She just called me. She just called me. It is not her birthday. It's gonna be her birthday.
Damn. What the hell?
Let's head over to the car. We'll get your stuff.
I really want to know what happened.
What about Mustafa? Her boyfriend. What's something to do with him? Why do you say that? Because they had abusive relationship, and I know that, and my mom said that he's beat on her before. Okay. And like, I didn't talk to my mom. I knew that she did drugs. That's why I really didn't want to talk to her. Sure. It's like she did meth, so like I don't know if she overdosed. Okay. Was it a gunshot wound or? We have no idea right now at this point.
It's crazy.
Just the very.
Yeah, this a better one.
Okay, but I want you to know.
She died this morning.
Yeah, this crazy.
My grandma Patty.
Yeah. Uncle Chris knows. Jaden now knows. Like I said, they're on their way here.
That's fucked up. Y'all gotta wait till you got our work.
Would want to be with you.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm gonna tell him. He doesn't have nobody. Our father died in 2018.
Okay.
He has nobody. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I just told my uncle just died in September.
When do you think the last time you talked to your mom was?
I don't have my phone. My phone. I just talked to her. She just called me. Like 2 days ago. Okay. And she knows I don't answer her calls because I don't want to talk to her. Like, sure. She kind of messed up our relationship, but I still loved her. I just wanted her to get away from that guy. Yeah. And just focus on me and Jaden. Right. So, I don't know, but she, even though she was with that guy, she texted me and said, "I love you."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel terrible though. because I pushed her away.
That's messed up.
Look at me for a second. I know a lot about addiction, okay?
Yeah.
And it's when we set healthy boundaries for ourselves, which is what it sounds like you were doing to protect yourself.
Yeah.
That's okay.
No, I just didn't.
And
I didn't want my brother to.
That's not pushing someone away. That's setting a healthy boundary for your life, and that's
Still though.
actually quite amazing at your age to be able to do that.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and that's true. I mean, that's 100% true. So, when you communicated with your mom, was it usually over like Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still.
I'm not sure. She might have had a phone number.
Okay.
She would rarely, if she did, I think she'd FaceTime me from an email.
Sure.
Maybe like an iPad.
Okay,
like
I got you.
So, but other than that, yeah, Messenger. That's
Okay.
our main contact. She'd call me, FaceTime me off
Okay.
that.
Okay. And you say you think it was a couple of days ago you didn't have your phone number, but
Yeah,
that's fine. Okay.
probably in the back. So.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Heather, can you think of anything that, I mean, mainly we wanted to come here and let you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm sorry it's, you know.
Less than 2 days after Robinson's body was found, police were called to an apartment in Rochester by a woman who said her brother, Mustafa Rashad Bush, had been drinking and needed to go to jail.
Not at all. Okay. Huh. Alright. Hey, is this your place? No. Okay, is this your place?
This is my place.
Is everything okay, or what's going on, guys? Everything's okay. Perfectly fine. Okay. Why don't you chat with her? I'll chat with him quick and just make sure everything's okay.
You know who called us? I mean, it looks like you were just kind of pulling up when we...
God damn.
So.
Man.
Yeah, I'm sure pulling up. My brother has been drinking.
Okay, and that's Mustafa over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he is not armed or dangerous or anything.
Okay.
But this was his car, and he shouldn't be drinking and driving. And then also, he just needs to go to jail. Because,
what for?
Well, he said
Snitch.
he killed his girlfriend. And he needs to go to jail.
Okay.
Don't say nothing. Just
Okay.
I need to finish talking.
Well, you understand that we can't arrest him just based on what you said, right?
Okay.
Have you been drinking tonight? Yeah, but not enough to be drunk.
Yeah, god damn.
Everything's okay, trust me. You want me to verify that? Yeah, you can. No, I don't care. You have a PBT?
Yeah, I got one.
Go grab one.
You got no idea why anybody called us, no sort of dispute or anything like that?
No. Is it counting up, or is it that supposed to be my blood? The blood.
Yep. So it's your breath alcohol content actually.
Damn.
So yeah. Yep. It's counting up. It takes a while. When it slows down like this, it's not going to get much higher. Yeah. So you're less than half the legal limit, and I'm not getting any signs of intoxication.
And
Talking to you,
saying.
you seem
That's what
fine.
I'm
You're
like,
talking.
They think this. Gee, do you see that? Less than half. Less than half of the legal limit. Come on, man. Y'all know better than this. No, not y'all.
This shit crazy. Hello?
Who the hell it was.
What you say, fool? Huh?
Her? No, she.
Into this yet. Hold on.
She probably thought I was drunk and she was talking to them. And it's good. Like I say, it ain't no big thing. I swear.
You hurt your girlfriend, Mufasa. She is dead. That's what they coming to see and talk about. That's what you fail to realize. You lying. He done hurt this lady and killed her and threw her body naked in the... Yeah. This sick.
I swear, everything's okay. Trust
This
me.
sick. He talking about everything okay. No, it ain't. It ain't okay, though.
Indeed, I appreciate it.
Hey, Mustafa. Miss, I'm sorry, real quick before we take off, can I snag your name and date of birth just so I can document that we talked to you?
Yeah.
I got what I need from you. You're welcome to go sit in your car if you like.
Don't get mad at me.
Can you tell me anything else about what he said to you about hurting his girlfriend? Did he give you any specifics? Do you know what his girlfriend's name is? Okay, you can just walk with me while I'm putting this back in the trunk. Okay. Hey, if I text... Huh? Yeah, I've got a card.
So based on our findings and a
Damn.
person was identified pretty early in the case, we began to work leads with all of that
Damn.
information. Sheriff's Office investigators were able
She didn't want to give him up,
with the
though.
suspect's family and asked for their assistance in having the suspect, person of interest, come in and meet with our investigators. To the credit of the family and the suspect, he was then brought to the law enforcement center last night by a family member and was taken in for questioning. At the conclusion of that session, where the person refused or declined to give a statement, he was placed under arrest. The suspect in this case has been identified as Mustafa Rashad Bush.
Damn.
Age 39, from Rochester.
Let's rewind to Christmas Eve,
Okay.
2022.
Going to the stove.
Surveillance footage from a quick trip shows Bush and Kimberly Robinson there, together.
Okay.
This would be one of the last times Robinson was seen alive. Messages between the two show discussions about meeting up.
Okay.
But what followed would become a key part of the investigation. Robinson spent part of Christmas Eve at a party at her mother's house. Her son dropped her off at a friend's house around 8:30, and she posted on Facebook around 10. Her family never heard from her again. On Christmas Day, cell phone data placed Bush and Robinson at their shared home in Rochester until around 9 p.m., when Bush's phone stopped transmitting. Robinson's phone last pinged near the area where her body was found the next day, in a ditch near River Bluff Lane and West River Road. That same day, witnesses reported seeing Bush with a large, heavy suitcase and later saw burnt clothing and a pair of glasses in a burn pit near an acquaintance's home off Marion Road. On December 27th, investigators found blood evidence in Bush's vehicle, a blue 2017 Kia Optima, and a half-pound of cocaine in a bag with his belongings. Officers conducting surveillance saw Bush moving several bags from the home to his vehicle and into another. CCTV cameras caught him buying cleaning supplies and then doing loads of laundry. Investigators believed these actions were an attempt to destroy evidence and cover his tracks. Based on Robinson's autopsy, witness statements, text messages, and cell phone data, the case against Bush was at that point overwhelming. His history includes a 2007 conviction for second-degree murder.
Damn.
He fatally shot a 25-year-old man in Rochester. He was
Damn.
released on parole in 2020. Bush was arrested and initially charged with first-degree premeditated murder, first-degree murder
Damn.
while committing domestic abuse,
What?
and second-degree murder with intent. A jury in November 2024 deliberated for just 4 hours and found Bush guilty of 2 of those counts, and found him not guilty of premeditated first-degree murder.
What?
On Friday, January 3rd, Bush, now 41, was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Damn.
Could ring this place. It's so loud and obnoxious, but beautiful. We just want to remember.
Yeah, this shit crazy.
The beautiful human being.
I'm finna go outside with a whole flashlight. Fuck you talking about?
Satisfaction, if not closure.
He gets to sit behind a 8x10 or 10x10 jail cell, and he is somebody else's, and his life is over the way that he took hers.
And a
No.
message for victims of similar situations.
And I think everybody needs to understand that domestic violence is serious.
It definitely is.
To take it seriously. and to listen.
Why
to
y'all be out here
advice.
lying on niggas? Cause sometimes y'all females be lying on niggas and getting them fucked up. But damn, I don't rest in peace, Kimberly. God damn. Man, that crazy. That crazy. Definitely going outside with flash. Just in case a hoe trying to play. Just in case. You get back. Y'all might be upset.